Welcome everyone to TheCatsMeowth and another PSA submission return. So this is number 4 out of 5, although I'm still waiting on number 2. And I'm just going to go ahead and start flipping through these because normally I split them up into like 4-part series, but I really want to do this all in one video so that my subscribers can kind of have a little bit of a jump start as far as calling dibs before these start to go up on Facebook and eBay. So we had some rare legendary collection reverses there. Now we're into some expedition reverses. Blastoise got an 8. We have lots of 10s in this return. So there's one from Doug Trio from Expedition, Feraligatr reverse, Machamp reverse, Meganium reverse, the other Meganium reverse. Ninetales also hit a 10. I'm still working on pricing most of these cards. I've only priced maybe 50 out of the roughly 250, but let me know what you guys are interested in, and I can always prioritize those cards. And here is the second box out of, I believe, 15 more Expedition reverses. Again, I believe all of these are rares, whether they were the holo rare version or the rare reverse. There's another 10. Ellie Kid, love that 9 Arcanine though. A 9 Entei. And a 10 Espeon, really excited about that one. We also have a 10 Houndoom. We're now into Aquapolis reverses. Most of this submission got, I would probably say average was 9s, lots of 8s, lots of 10s, but there were, I believe, a few 7s in here as well, but not many. Lots and lots of 9s, love it. And in box 3, starting off with a Porygon 2-9, Rainbow 8. Now we're into Skyridge reverses, again all rares. The Arcanine got a 10. Articuno only got an 8, but still a beautiful card. Flareon got a 9. Ledian got a beautiful 10 right there. And slide these out of the way and do the end of this stack. Jolteon got a 9. Another perfect 10 Houndoom. Interesting with this. So Gengar does not have a grade. It's just been authenticated. This was a card that PSA actually admitted that they damaged, and so they gave me a few choices as far as what I wanted to do with the card. So I decided just to authenticate it. Actually, I can, while I'm kind of talking about this card, they said they damaged it. I'm guessing maybe that's kind of a bend right there, that maybe it's like I can't see any creases or dings or scratches or anything, so I'm not quite sure how they damaged it, but they already gave me somewhat of a reimbursement for this card, so it's just being sold as authenticated. I thought that was just kind of something unique rather than a normal grade. It's kind of just on a random card. A little sad that it happened to a Gengar, as Gengar's one of my favorites. And not quite sure how to price that one, but we'll figure it out. Okay, more reverses, lots more 9s. Moltres got a 9. Nidoqueen, though, got a beautiful 10. Only an 8 for Piloswine, but Politoed here got a beautiful 10, as well as Poliwrath and Raichu. So really excited to see 3 10s in a row. Getting back into some nice solid 9s though. Raikou got a 9. Rhydon got a 10. If any of you guys have been following me over the years, you'll know that a lot of these cards I pulled myself. Perfect 10 Steelix. Perfect 10 Umbreon. This one I haven't even looked up any prices for this, but I'm curious to see what this one is worth. Beauty. And Vaporeon 9. But anyways, so a lot of you guys have been watching my collecting journey, and I think it's kind of exciting to see how the cards actually are coming out, especially some of the cards that I pulled myself did not get always perfect scores, and some of the cards that I traded through the mail, through just general first class mail, got 10s. So it's been pretty amazing. And we started seeing some at the end of that last box, but we are now into Skyridge Hollows. So Mag Cargo 9, the other one got an 8. Lots of solid 9s. And these are all beautiful hollows. Right On, though, got a 10, as well as Wheezing. And now we're into Expedition Hollows. Arbok got a 10. Some solid 9s, and I think that was the first 7 we've seen so far. Skarmory got a 9. That's a really nice card. As well as that Ninetales, another favorite. And that is the end of that box. And I don't think I ever said how to contact me if you want to buy anything that you see. Email is TheCatsMeowth@gmail.com. All that information that you need should be in the description section below. So I do apologize for going through so many boxes without telling anyone how they could contact me. But thanks if you stuck this through. We are not even halfway, though. I think there are 15 boxes, and we are on number 6. So we still have a lot of cards to show. And I've got a lot of work to do pricing. We are in the Aquapolis Hollows. Lots and lots of 9s. Still pretty happy, though, with the 8s. That's still a near mint. And now we're getting into some Japanese stuff. So Japanese Hollows from Fossil. I guess I just sent off that one. From the Gem series, Misty's Tentacruel got a perfect 10. Seadra a 9, and Brock's Ninetales also got a 10. Still with Japanese Gem series, we have a Vileplume at a 9. Rocket Scyther at a 9. That's another favorite of mine. Electabuzz got a 10. Brock's Rhydon a 10. Hitmonchan 10. Found it is a little easier to get 10s with the Japanese cards. They've always been much better quality, hold up to a lot more wear and tear. So the number of 10s is not surprising, but still very exciting. Machamp there got a 10, as well as another favorite, Giovanni's Persian. Another 10 there with Politoed, and finishing with Dark Raichu with a 9 for this box. And now we have some Japanese Neo stuff, including a 10 Ho-Oh. This is the equivalency of Revelation, Aerodactyl, Magneton got a 10, as well as Jumpluff. Porygon 2 also with a 10, and Ampharos, Starmie. And these are all still Neo Revelation Hollows. Raikou with a 9. Suicune got a 10. And we are in the Neo 1, Neo Genesis. Lugia at a 9. Bummer Steelix only got a 7, but then we jump back up to a 10 with Skarmory, and that finishes this box. Typhlosion, another of my favorite cards, got an 8. Back up to 9. Back down to 8 with Pichu. For Ralligator, this was one of my first Genesis cards. And there we have a 10 with a Dark Ampharos from Japanese Neo 4. So that is, oh yeah, there's another beautiful Light Arcanine 10. Dark Houndoom 10. So Neo 4, which is Destiny, is putting some awesome stuff. Light Togetic got a 10. Dark Azumarill, also a 10. Dark Tyranitar, a 10. And ending with, now we're going back for some reason to Neo 1, Jumpluff got a 9. Dark Donphan also got a 10. And then we get into some promos. Japanese Black and White Umbreon got a 10. I might have actually taken that out of a wrapper. It might have been sealed. Same thing with the Rayquaza. I think this was sealed and I took it out 2 grades. So bummer that only got an 8. This is, I haven't looked this up yet. Really cool, unique card in my collection, a Summer Battle Road, and it got a 10. And this was something that I traded for. So really awesome that it was able to still keep that perfect condition. I believe this is the non-holo Celebi EX. Got a 9. So these are some pop promos. Pikachu, Suicune, Blastoise, Jolteon. And I still have, I think, a lot of the other pop cards that these sets came from. They were all complete sets, and then I decided to just pull some of them. Some of the rarer cards that were also in a little better shape, and see what they did being graded. Another card I haven't looked up yet, but I'm curious to see what this is worth. I think it's just very unique with Pikachu and Mew on it, and Pokemon Fan Club seems to be just a popular card for collectors as far as trainers go. Another Pikachu, and that's same Pikachu, but it's a holo version. And this is the one with the upside down back. That one got an 8. And I think these are all promos too. Armaldo EX, the non-holo, got a 9. Also the non-holo Tyranitar EX with a 9. Mew promo from League, a 9. And one of the Mewtwo movie promos also got a 9. Okay, and that finishes that box. Here's a few more Japanese holos from Neo 2, so that'd be Discovery, Ursaring with an 8. Espeon, though, got a 9. Wobbuffet, a 10. Smeargle. Scizor got a 10. Forretress. Magnemite. Poliwrath. Tyranitar with a 10. Umbreon with a 10. And Houndoom also with a 10. 3 strong 10s to finish off that box. Short box in that one. I think this was the end of their packaging, so only about half full. And then we go back to the promos with an 8 Scyther from the original Black Star promo series. My Meowth only got a 6. Now this was my original Meowth that I remember getting with the Game Boy promo of, but still a little bummed that it only got a 6. Cool Porygon got a 7. This was another one that came from my Nintendo magazine, so means a little bit more to me. That got an 8. Birthday Pikachu, an 8. I sent off an Entei. I don't know why. There's so many of them, but that also got an 8. And now we're getting into some first editions. So I think this box and the next box are some of the more valuable cards that I paid some nice upcharges on. So first edition challenge, Arcanine with an 8. And we're going to have to take a pause now for story time. So if you want to just skip ahead 30 seconds to a minute just to see the next cards, be my guest. This card I pulled from the pack, which was from a first edition Gym Challenge booster box that was a Christmas present from my parents. That was my, like, I would get one big Christmas present and then some little things. That booster box that year was my big Christmas present, and this was when I was either in late middle school or early high school, so we're talking like early 2000s. But I remember getting that box. I remember pulling this card. I remember sleeving it, and And for this to come back as a 10, it is for sale. I will be parting with it. I decided that when I started selling my Pokemon card collection, I was just going to go all out and all of it was going to be sold. And that includes parting with things like this, but I'm just amazed that you know, as a kid, you don't always protect things the way you should. So I'm just really stoked that that came back as a 10. So, back to the cards. Thank you for putting up with my story time. More first edition Gym Challenge. Ninetales got a 9. Erica's Venusaur, also a 9. Gyarados, 9. Nidoking, 8. And again, because I opened up a booster box of Gym Challenge, these are all the cards, all these holos from that box. Koga's Ditto got a 10. So yeah, but there were some 8s, but most of these 9s, and then, you know, the couple of 10s. 3 10s. Missy's Gyarados also got a 10, and Mewtwo 9. So, oh, and we're finishing off this box with a 10 Zapdos. So I'm kind of proud of young me for taking very good care of the cards for the most part. More first edition Gym Challenge, Alakazam, Blaine. Now we're into Gym Heroes, Dragonair, Electabuzz, Fearow, Seadra, Rocket's Moltres, Rocket Scyther, Sabrina's Gengar. Very disappointed in that 7, but that's okay. Same thing with Brock. You know, Brock's going to be a little harder to move at a 7, but so happy with so many of the other grades that it's okay to get a few bad ones. Venusaur with a 9, though. And the Unlimited, unfortunately, only got an 8, so it'd be cool to have had both 10s, but that's okay. Gyarados, a 9. Mewtwo, 9. Zapdos, 9. Gengar, only a 6. A little bummed. Seadra, a 9. But Moltres also got a 9, so that's a nice one. And then we're going to do some first edition Team Rocket, starting off with Dark Alakazam and a 9. Dark Blastoise got an 8. Dark Charizard, first edition though, got a 9. Dark Dragonite, an 8. Dugtrio, 9. Hypno, 9. Gyarados, 9. Magneton, 9. Slowbro, 9. Dark Vileplume, a 9. And a 10 with Here Comes Team Rocket, the trainer. Also a 10, the Rainbow Energy. And now we're getting into Unlimited Rocket, Dark Charizard. I think a lot of these were 8s. Yeah, I just sent off a few from that set. I think that was one I mostly traded for. Genesis Hollow, first edition from, Neo Genesis, 8. Blossom, a 9. And these, I remember being packed fresh. Skarmory, a 9. Togetic, though, got a 10. And that finishes that box. The Metal Energy got a 9. From Neo Genesis, Heracross only got a 6. Blossom, an 8. Hitmontop, a 9. That's from first edition Discovery. First edition Revelation Ampharos got a 9. As well as Blissey. Dark Porygon 2 and 8. But Dark Tyranitar from Destiny, now this is Unlimited, got a 10. Dark Scizor, a 9. Dark Houndoom, a 9. Dark Ampharos, a 10. And then we go back into some Legendary Collection reverses. So we have Dark Persian, a 10. Dark Slowbro, a 9. Gengar, an 8. Hitmonlee, a 9. Ninetales, also a 9. Butterfree with an 8. Executor, a 10. and the very last card, a Golem, which also got a 10. So that is everything, all 15 boxes, all 262 maybe cards, something like that. If you want to buy anything, my email is TheCatsMeowth@gmail.com. Let me know what you're interested in. I'm still trying to work on updating prices to the Wix site, but typically that hasn't been happening. So it's best just to contact me directly if you're interested in anything. Hope everyone enjoyed, and I am really excited to start pricing everything out.